The playoff party continues as several local teams try to survive and advance to the following rounds. Welcome to SportsWire. I'm Will Catterley. We start with baseball, where usually the top seed versus the bottom seed is, well, nothing more than a formality, unless that last team in the field is deep run. Last year, as the number 5 seed, the Wildcats went on a run for the ages, beating 3 higher seeds en route to a Conference 11 postseason title. But this is a new season, and this go-around, the Wildcats were just lucky to even be in it. Standing at 10-8, Deep Run would have to do something that only 2 teams all year had accomplished: beat the number 1 seed, Mills Godwin. So we go to Godwin High School, 1 versus 8, as I mentioned. There's a lot of things that have to happen in the anatomy of an upset. Number 26 on the mound, Spencer Reif. And that first pitch of the game, not what he meant to do. Hits him in the head, he's fine. Scott Sweeney ends up at first. So there's a few things you have to happen. You have to have clutch hitting, and you have to make sure you do well with runners on base. First inning, 2 pitches in. You got runners at first and third after the Brooks-Mazie single. And then you need a little bit of luck, like bloop singles. This'll work, that dog will hunt. RBI single, and just like that, the Deep Run Wildcats jump on top. Another anatomy of the upset. One thing you need to do, get out in front first. They do that. They're up 1-0. Second inning, keep the pressure on. That's something else you have to do. Tyler Brott, leadoff single. Lead to this. Ground ball, take advantage of errors. A mistake at short, and some heads-up base running gets runners to second and third after Ben Lineberger gets it done. And then this is going to be a ground ball out at first, but it goes as an RBI ground out because there's a runner at third, less than 2 outs. Number 6 comes around to score, and Tyler Brott. It's 2-0. Deep Run. Let's go to the third. Take advantage of runners on base, right? Runner on second. This will work. Nick Noonan, a bloop, and safe at the plate is number 4, Carson Jones. He comes around to score. Deep Run all of a sudden up 3-0. Still not finished. Still in the third. Tyler Brott, a base hit. That drives around the runner to score. Wildcats in business. All of a sudden up 4-0 on Godwin. You also need good pitching, and David Hansen was that guy. Godwin, though, coming back bottom half of the third. We get the single right there. Number 19 doing the honors, Noah Cornwell. 2 runners on later. Still, same inning. Noah Behringer. A base hit and an RBI. Godwin getting right back into it like good teams do. It's an RBI single, and it's 4-1. But you also need to limit the damage. David Hansen was all that and more. Great defense over there at first, and he's there to make the out to limit it to just 1 run. That would be paramount. We go to the 4th. Runners on. Godwin can play some defense. Check out center field. Unbelievable grab. Brock Behringer, he's been doing it all year long. And then at short, what a pick and play by second, or at short and at first, to get out of the inning. But Godwin, could they get the bats going? Well, ball 4 to Noah Cornwell would load the bases. So the lead runner comes to the plate. What does Hansen do? Gets the fly ball. I got it. It's a pop-up right at second base. And once again, David Hansen gets out of trouble. It's still a 4-1 game. Hansen dealing at this point. Gets the strikeout swinging there. Hansen below ball, ground ball to second. Gets the out to get out of the inning. We go to the 7th. 2 out. Last chance Godwin. Hansen still on the mound. Ground ball to third. The throw to first in time. And Deep Run does it again. Playoff 2018 version. The 8 seed beats the top seed. Hansen goes the distance, and the Wildcats walk off as winners. 4-1 is your final. Hansen in the team with the assist on this night.
We had a lot of things go wrong in the season. I think that's why we're the 8 seed, but we're always a playoff team. We saw it last year. 5 seed the regionals. We always figure out a way to pull it together at the end.
You were on the ropes for a little bit there. I know you had that 4-1 lead, but there were a couple innings in a row where they really worked you hard. I noticed you went to a sidearm pitch every once in a while then.
I always warm up with it just in case I need it. My last pitch for the third down every warm-up inning is a sidearm fastball. So I always have it back there.
What about your guys? I mean, that makes perfect sense. There were some big hits in this one for you guys early.
There were some huge hits.
You put up 4 runs in 3 innings.
Oh,
got more stuff.
I told them if we could jump on them early, it'll be a downhill battle from there. So we jumped on them early. They listened to me.
With the win, Deep Run advanced to the semifinals, and with one more win, the Wildcats would advance to the regional finals, and more importantly, if they do that, they would clinch a trip to states. I don't know why I have a baseball bat in the studio, but that's okay. Meanwhile, on the softball diamond, Glen Allen was looking to do the same. A win over Godwin would get the Jags to the semifinals and secure a date with undefeated Prince George.
So to Glen Allen High School we go. Glen Allen, the 4 seed. Godwin, the 5 seed. Jaguars got the best of Godwin twice in the regular season. Could they do it when it matters most? First inning looking like Deep Run in terms of taking advantage of opportunities to get the walk. And then the stolen base. Number 1, Ashley Haley has some speed. She picked a good pitch to run on, and then that one's in the dirt. She's going to take third. She gets to third without having to use a sacrifice bunt. Sacrifice an out. That helps. Why? Well, because then you can do this. Ground ball, base hit up the middle. That dog will hunt. Number 8, Carmen Betts. All bets are not off because it's 1-0 Glen Allen after 1. On the mound, toting the rubber and the circle as she always has, Emmy Aiken. But the walk drawn by Amelia Clyde. Glen Allen going to use some defense. How about that play? Second baseman makes the tag, and then the throw to first. Double play helps Emerson Aiken get out of danger, and it was still 1-0 after 3. Let's go later in the ball game. Aiken still on the mound. Top of the 5th, strike him out. She's dealing. Rise ball was working. Check it out. Whoop! Right up where she can't hit it. Amanda Cabrera goes down swinging, and Glen Allen in business. Speaking of business, there's a bloop. Jags. Godwin did a good job pitching in this one. Jags took advantage of the base runners when they did have them. Taylor Cawthorn with a single would lead to this. That is down the first baseline, a fair ball, and that's going to score the runner. Once again, it's Ashley Haley igniting the offense in the first inning with a walk and some steals, and then later in the ball game with that line drive single. This one will work as well. Haley comes around to score. And Glen Allen, all of a sudden, you can see the celebration right there. I like that. 3-0 after 5 innings of play. Could Emerson Aiken end this one? Well, Godwin says, not so fast. That ball will see you next time. Lauren Murphy gets the Godwin Eagles going. And it's a 2-run ball game, 3-1. As we go to the 7th and final inning stanza. Here we go. Can the Eagles come back? Just need to get a base runner on. Well, they do. So, number 18, Kyla Davis on first. Tying run comes to the plate. Aiken. Strikeout swinging. And Glen Allen survives. Great matchup. Great game by these two. But Glen Allen moves on. 3-1, your final.
We have plenty of playoff action to get to when we come back. We head to Glen Allen for regional track and hit the pitch for ladies soccer. Could Freeman move on to the next round with a win over Henrico? Highlights are straight ahead.
Don't always have time to watch SportsWire on your TV? No problem. Episodes are available anytime on the web at watchsportswire.com. And it works just as well on your phone. Watch SportsWire anytime, anywhere at watchsportswire.com.
Morning, Gary. We are GetSchooled.com. You want a college education, don't you?
You know you do. Yeah, but I don't know where to start.
That's why we're here. We're free, handsome,
I think we're breathtaking.
and here to guide you through every step of the way, starting with attendance. Gary, financial aid forms. Biology homework, G. I got this. Is that Bran? Colleges love extracurricular activities.
Chess really isn't my thing.
I got this. Doesn't matter. Go ahead. Picking a college, man. You and us. Go together like tacos and Tuesday.
And I love tacos.
Fire and ice.
Those don't really go together.
Go to getschool.com for more info.
Welcome back to Sports Wire, and they're off. A little bit of regional track at Glen Allen. You are witnessing the 100-meter dash, and check out lanes 4 and 5. It's a Highland Springs nose-to-nose finish. Cameron Ross barely gets second place. Alicia Thorpe, Cameron Ross wins first, that is. 12.19 to 12.19 or 12.20. She gets the oh-so-close victory. And Highland Springs looking good in the girls 100. Guys 100, Javante Harding of Prince George in the yellow there, zipping by. He wins with a time of 10 seconds, .65. Elsie Bird would take second, third, and fourth. Henrico's LeVar Teal in sixth place in that event. How about some longer distance races, shall we? Sure, why not? 1600 ladies. Here they go. Here's the artistic shot here on a nice hot sunny day at Glen Allen. Around the corner they come. This was Deep Run's event to win. The boys, you'll see something similar. Lily Snow taking first place. Second place, Godwin's Ellie Jeffrey. Lily on her accomplishment in the race.
Well, I knew today would be pretty tactical, and I just wanted to take it out at a pace that I felt comfortable with and just hope that the girls would follow me. And then I knew at the end I could kick, and so I just picked it up on the last 800 and just try to seal the win.
To the boys 1600, where it seemed like things were pretty much the same for Deep Run's perspective. Around the corner they go, and they're off. Matthias Cannon, just like Lily Snow did. She started out in first, set the pace, and she went wire to wire. That means she started out in first, never lost the lead. Neither did Matthias Cannon for Deep Run. Cannon comes out like a cannon, finishes like 1-2. He takes it 1600, and he overcame some adversity to do it.
That means a lot, man. After being injured, coming into this meet with only a few days of training, and then being able to still push what I've been doing the whole season, man, it feels great.
And let's go back to some relays now. Highland Springs looks speedy. It's a girls 4x100 meter relay. The only problem was for Highland Springs and Glen Allen. Matoka was faster, 49.46 for the team. They finished in first, Glen Allen in second. Hermitage takes third place in the 4x100 meter finals. Nice race by Glen Allen. They're pretty happy with their performance. LC Bird, they are a relay championship type of team, and they finish in first place. Prince George takes second, Lee Davis in third. Hermitage, Glen Allen, Highland Springs, fourth, fifth, and sixth. Mills Godwin pulls up in seventh place. How about some field events? To the long jump, we'll start with the guys. Glen Allen. It's Mason Henry's been terrific in the triple. This is a long. Finishes seventh place, respectable, 21 feet, 9 inches. On the jump, not to be outdone, Keontae Midget jumping big here. 22 feet, gets some air, 8.5 inches. It's good enough to get points. Fourth place overall, the winner would be Jamori LaPierre from LC Bird. Mason Henry, by the way, from Glen Allen, would win the triple jump. We go to girls long jump, and seen here, Amaya Action Jackson finished in fifth place, a jump of 17 feet, 0.75 inches. And right here, it's Kayla Spencer. She finishes in third place, 17 feet, 4.25 inches on that one. Lanaya Bird of LC Bird wins the event. Hey, how about an event we don't show very often? This dude is massive. Ben Clay, he's strong. He finishes in seventh place in the boys discus. How about Godwin's Trinell Moody? He would finish in third place. They would both finish first and second respectively in the shot put.
We stay with track regionals as we go up tempo. William Spencer was an absolute beast for Highland Springs as he won both the 110 and 300 hurdles. On the ladies' side, Pearl Nagby of Hermitage won the 400 meters, while Tucker's Kendra Smither was victorious in the 800. Back to baseball, where the Freeman Rebels advanced to the semifinals after a 6-5 win over Matoaka. Camden Lazar pitched 5 innings, allowing just 1 run with 3 strikeouts, and the Rebels, who had a 6-0 lead, held on for the win. The banner year continued for Tucker guys soccer. The Tigers got 2 goals from Praven Kulal and a 3-1 quarterfinal win over Atlee. The Tigers advanced to take on Deep Run. In the ladies bracket, it was all Deep Run as the Wildcats remain unbeaten after a 9-0 win over Tucker. Natalie Nenemeyer had a hat trick, while Bailey Tran added 2 more goals as Deep Run moves on. And in tennis, Shashwat Pandey won the regional singles tournament for Deep Run, then teamed up with Evan Limoges to win the doubles crown. Emmy Levinson of Freeman took home the singles title in the ladies bracket, while Deep Run won in doubles as Olivia Wright and Audrey Butterworth were victorious.
To girls soccer we go. First round, 2 versus 7. Freeman being the 2 seed, Henrico the 7 seed. Early action, Henrico playing defense and transition. They got a chance here in the opening. Versus the goalie, 1-on-0. Oh, doesn't get much on that shot. Doesn't get the right angle either. A chance for Henrico. Gone awry there. Freeman would have plenty of opportunities, especially with Lauren Bruns. Look at the footwork. Great job by the keeper, though, jumping on that one. Johnny on the spot. She was everywhere for the Lady Warriors. Check it out. Freeman, Bruns again. Bringing the offense. She says no. Big time save. And they get the ball out of harm's way later. This time, Freeman's efforts are going to be rewarded. Nice ball movement. And then get yourself a clear shot. Bruns off the post, but the rebound, she scores! Goal! Ashley Hemp puts the Lady Rebels on the board. They're up 1-0. Still in the first half. As you can see, 24:42 to go. Once they scored, it's like everything opened up for them. Here we come again. This time, just putting it in the danger zone. Enough for the own goal. Number 8 for Henrico. Trying to get her foot on it to keep it out of the goal. It has an opposite effect. Great defense, but unfortunately those things happen. It's 2-0. Now, Freeman after that. We talked about Lauren Bruns being the facilitator. We know her even more as a scorer. Here she comes. Nobody gets in her way. Sniping through the defense. She shoots, she scores. 3-0 Freeman at this point. And they were not done. No, not by a long shot. But the keeper for Henrico, she did yeoman's-like work. Check it out. It's Bruns. Nobody stops Bruns on this. She does! What a stop and a save by the Lady Warriors. Still not done. Oh, that's deflected. Nice defense. They just couldn't muster anything on offense, could Henrico. Bruns can muster stuff on offense. Check it out. She shoots another great save. Another rob by the keeper. And then we're not finished, folks. Still first half. Long ball in. I got it. I don't got it. She gets it away. Or does she? Oh, just shot wide of the net. That keeper deserves every bit of credit for the Lady Warriors. It was only 3-0 at the half. Second half, floodgates remained open for Freeman. They're going to add on here. Shannon Galt, one of the captains. Oh, captain, my captain. Number 21, fires, finds it back to the net. That makes it 4-0. Freeman would later add 3 more goals onto this evening, and they will advance to the semifinal round as they dispatch a Henrico. 7-0 is your final.
We head back to the pitch. When we come back, rivals collide in the opening round of guys soccer as Godwin hosts Freeman. That plus the latest in lacrosse. Straight ahead.
Now for another 2-minute history report.
We all know about the blockbuster, World War II, the famous attacks, the military heroes. But what do you know about the prequel, the First World War? At the time, they didn't call it World War I. No one ever imagined there'd be another. It was known as the Great War, or the War to End All Wars. In the early 20th century, Europe had a bit of a different look. There were the Fab Four empires, ruled by monarchs who maintained a delicate balance of power. Then in the summer of 1914, a group of assassins attempted to blow up Austrian Archduke Franz Ferdinand while he was touring Bosnia. The attempt failed, but later in the day, an assassin's bullet prevailed. In retaliation, the Austro-Hungarian Empire declared war on Serbia. Russia immediately came to Serbia's support, which motivated Germany to declare war on Russia. Before long, France, Belgium, Luxembourg, and Great Britain were involved.
Jolly good.
Everyone polarized into two groups, the Allied powers and the Central powers. New technologies dominated this world conflict. Tanks, machine guns, and airplanes changed the way armies battled. Trenches and tunnels became the new strategy, although that led to soggy problems. The British and German navies dominated the seas. Then in May of 1915, Germany sank the Lusitania, killing 128 Americans. President Woodrow Wilson demanded Germany change their tactics.
I demand it.
Germany appeared to comply, but later offered to finance Mexico in a war against the U.S., so the United States joined the war.
Oops.
A year later, on August 8th, the Allied forces began the 100 Days Offensive. This series of assaults forced the German forces back and eventually led to the war's conclusion. On the 11th hour, on the 11th day of the 11th month, a ceasefire went into effect. Then came the Treaty of Versailles and the formation of the League of Nations. This war changed the landscape of Europe. Monarchs were out, the four great empires were gone, and new countries emerged. So here it is in a nutshell. Europe used to be led by the Big Four, until a bullet made Franz no more. Conflicts arose, triggering numerous hawks. Success meant machine guns, tanks, and dry socks. The ceasefire became a celebrated day, although the next war was just a few years away.
That was World War I in 2 minutes.
Welcome back to SportsWire. To Godwin High School we go. Yeah, first half action already 2-1. Godwin leading Freeman, and a chance to make it more. Free kick. Nice save by the Freeman keeper. And then the Rebels with a chance. Still first half action, by the way. Here it is. Looking for a foul in the box. No call, so it would stay 2-1 at the half. We go to the second half. Still just a one-goal game. This shot is just a wee bit high. Good for a field goal in American football, but not in football. So it's still 2-1. A lot of chances in this one. This would be one of the Rebels' better ones. Shot just goes high and wide. Still 2-1 game. Both teams creating opportunities on offense. Rebels, here comes another one. Check it out. It's a 2-on-1. Oh, a little miscommunication and not enough mustard on that one. It remains a one-goal score. Jin Kim on the corner for Godwin. Freeman defense collectively phenomenal right there, getting rid of that corner. And then the Rebels. Still just a one-goal game, folks. Can they get the equalizer? Oh, what a move! But the keeper says no, and Godwin gets the clearance. Now watch what transpires here. This is a beauty of a cross. And number 10 is there for the finish. He shoots, he scores on the header. Ben Lynch and Godwin with a 2-goal advantage now over Freeman. 3-1. Eagles in command with just over 16 minutes to play in the game. And then check out what transpires here. Eagles on the breakaway. You gotta stop them. Oh, it takes him down in the box. That's a foul. That means it's PK time. Penalty kick, folks. Who's gonna take it? How about Jin Kim? Dagger! Gets it to go. He shoots, he scores. Jin Kim and Ben Lynch and Godwin move on to the semifinals. 4-1 is your final. Well, we may have been looking at the quarterfinals for all the other spring sports, but these are the regional finals. She shoots, she scores between Deep Run and Atlee. Lady Wildcats started things off nice with a goal right there to have a 1-0 lead, and then it was just too much. Atlee, boy, is this team really good. Number 9, Faith Anna, connecting there off the nice pass. That's good for the goal, and then check out the patience on offense and then the skill. Wrap around her. That'll work. Kate Miller was fantastic in this one. She's only a freshman, folks. She's going to be around to terrorize the opponents for years to come. Miller time. Here she comes again. Draws 3 defenders and still gets it to go. It's all Miller all the time. It looked like the exact same play. Guess what? It was not. 3-1 in the matter of moments. Deep Run saw their 1-goal lead disappear, and then Atlee continued their torrid start. Nice ground ball pass and ground ball shot. Faith Anna connects between Anna and Miller. They were working wonders. More first half action, more Atlee. Fires, finds the back of the net. It's Faith Anna again. And Deep Run did not have an answer. Atlee was winning faceoffs. They were working in space. They were getting off good shots, and they're super uber talented. Not to say Deep Run isn't. They are very good, which makes this win even more impressive for Atlee. 19-5 is your final.
Despite the loss, Deep Run moves on to states where they'll play on the road. Freeman boys lacrosse likewise fell to Atlee, but they also qualify for states and will start on the road as well. Remember, if you have questions or comments about the show, just send me an email to this address, sportswire@henrico.k12.va.us, and you can always follow us on Twitter. More from regionals in the next show. Until then, I can't wait to see ya next time on Sportswire.